Hi there and welcome back to Fallout 3. We're in Pleasantville, or Tranquility Lane, which amounts to the same. Although I didn't find Kirsten Dunst yet. But I'm still looking. Only found a mean woman named Betty. Oh hi, Mabel Henderson.
Well, hi there.
What can you tell me about Timmy Nussbaum?
I'm not one to gossip, but that boy's in trouble, if you ask me. Growing up so attached to his parents like that. What he needs is some discipline. I keep telling Pat that military school would do him some good, but she won't listen.
She doesn't understand I'm just trying to help. Even got a brochure for her to look over. But I'll bet she hasn't even glanced at it.
Have you seen my dad?
No, I haven't, but when I do, I'll tell him you're looking for him.
Nice day, isn't it?
Well, of course it is. What a silly thing to say. What else would it be?
Well, maybe a rainy day.
Well, there's certainly never a dull moment. I think it's like any other street, really. Always something to see and always something to talk about.
This is what, some kind of computer simulation?
Computer what now? Why don't you go find Timmy and have a nice game of catch?
Bye.
Have a great day.
She's not very helpful. So, I guess I can sit in the chair. Yeah, great. Oh, I am armed. I still have my weapon of mass destruction here. Dow. Dow? How you say it? Dow? Oh, what's that? Lazy underwear. I don't want to sleep. I didn't wear that. No. Those should be afraid now. Very afraid. Huh. Okay, nothing to do here. Nice car. What do we have here? Henderson residence.
The Henderson estate is in tip-top shape, young master. Have a wonderful day.
You can't use this now. When can I use it? Nothing to get and nothing to do here. And out. I guess that's, yeah. The fence, limits the simulation. Dithos. I still didn't find the abandoned building.
Not real.
Hi, she's the only one who's aware that this is a simulation. Oh well, speed limit 25, I don't see any moving cars here. Oh, there's no name on the mailbox. Maybe this is the abandoned house? Yes. Oh, I don't have a light. Pretty dark in here. I guess I have to make the boy cry if I want to progress with the story. Well, I could... No, I will not. I will not exit the simulation now. That would
Good
be
day.
meta knowledge. Okay, I guess I have to make the boy cry.
Well, hi there.
Nice day, isn't it?
Another perfect Saturday afternoon. Make sure you enjoy it, sport.
Maybe if I talk to the girl now after I talk to the old lady. Oh, doggy.
You're supposed to be making Timmy cry. When you...
No.
Re-
No new options. Let's try something. I have a weapon now.
You can't do that here. And now you have to pay.
Oh, really? Okay. The weapon doesn't make a difference. Where was it? Oh, here. No. Oh, yes, here. Lemonade. So I guess I have to make the poor boy cry. Can't be helped.
Hello.
Good day.
Hi, wanna play?
We could use the military brochure, or just the brochure for the military school, or just a speech check. Hey, I heard your parents are getting a divorce because of you.
What? Did I do something bad?
Sorry, Tim, I just thought you should know.
No, no! Not my mommy and daddy, no!
Okay, I guess you pushed him further. Maybe you could even have, you know, made him commit suicide or something like that. I don't want to be too mean.
Yay! I knew you could do it!
Perhaps not the most inventive approach, but persuasion can be quite powerful. Well done. And for winning the game, you get a prize. You get to ask one question and receive an honest answer.
Well, he obviously is brown. That the old lady told us. And this place is a simulation, and father is probably somewhere in here. How do I get out of here?
An interesting choice. Certainly not what I had anticipated. Simply put, you leave when I say so. This place is under my control and I dictate the terms. If I decide to let you go, you may go.
No, I'm not doing anything else for you.
Then once again we find ourselves at an impasse. How disappointing.
Okay, I guess I have to play.
Are we willing to be reasonable now? I ask so very little of you.
I don't really have a choice, do I?
There is always a choice. Sometimes it's just easier to make.
What do you want me to do?
Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk.
No, I won't do that to them.
Then I'm afraid we have nothing more to say to one another.
Okay, I do it.
Are we willing?
Fine, I'll do
I'm
it.
glad you've
Pay a visit to the Put an
Fine, but it's only because I want more answers from you.
Rationalize it any way you'd like. If you succeed, we'll continue our discussion.
Okay, Break up the Rockwell's marriage without killing them.
Good day.
Let's see, maybe we can do that with a speech check.
Good day to you.
I hate to break it to you, but I saw your husband kissing some other woman.
It's that Martha Simpson, isn't it? I knew it. That's it. I've had enough of Roger's lies and bullshit.
Okay, now let's find the guy. No, that's abandoned. It's always the last house, Rockwell. Janet? Where's your husband? Oh, here.
Well, hi there.
Anything you want to tell me about your marriage?
Now see here. That's not anything for you to be asking about. Our marriage is our business and it's private. Why can't people just understand that and just leave us alone?
Betty wants me to break up your marriage.
Now that's not funny. Not one bit.
Okay, we can't do anything with him.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I really hate that.
So, you have achieved your goal. I was hoping for something a bit more dramatic, but persuasion appears to be your strong suit. And at least you are cooperative, unlike your father. I was most disappointed when he refused to participate, yet still expected something from me.
I did what you wanted. Now you have some explaining to do.
You have amused me thus far, but I still don't think you're quite in a position to be demanding anything. Still, I suppose you've earned the right to some further answers. What would you ask of me?
What did my father want from you? Well, he has quite an accent, even stronger than I have.
Your father, frustrating as he was, recognized the significance of some of my previous work. He came to gather information on it. He was most pleased to be able to ask me directly, but he failed to understand how things work here. He was unwilling to compromise, to do anything I asked of him, and so our discussions ended.
I want to see him. Where is he?
If you continue to behave and do as I ask, I may be willing to release both of you. But first, you have work to do.
Fine, let's just get this over with.
Oh, come now, show some enthusiasm.
There are fewer rules this time. I'd like to see just what you're capable of.
I'd like you to kill Mabel Henderson. Please put some effort into it. Do something creative. Beating her to death won't impress me.
No, I won't do that.
Still, you resist me, when you know that I have the answers you seek. Well, I am not going to beg you. You know what I ask of you, and so you know what you must do to retain my favor.
Bye. What have you done with my father?
Have you met Doc the dog? He's another new arrival, much like yourself.
Oh, fuck.
He might seem a bit familiar to you.
Doc?
If you insist on an answer, then you may better know me as Dr. Stanislaus Braun.
I've chosen a different appearance for myself here, in my own little playground.
You know that I am Dr. Braun. Anything else is irrelevant. Perhaps you should be focusing your energy on what I've asked of you.
I won't kill anybody.
Run along now.
Go to hell. So apparently that is Daddy here. Dad, is that really you? Shit. Okay, abandoned house, here I come. I just turned up the music some more. Because we need sound. That is not the abandoned house. That's it. Okay. So see, there are items here. No, not the chair. For instance, there is an empty bottle. And they make sounds. And then you hear the it tells you that you used the wrong combination. And you have to use those items in the right order to create a special melody. And you hear that, a melody in the simulation here every now and then. Or you could just try and error yourself in and out of here. And just use, you know, all the items. There are not that many items in different combinations till you find the right one. And whenever you hear an you know, it's wrong. So you actually start with the broken radio. And we initialize the failsafe terminal. Okay, Dr. Braun entry, Toucan Lagoon. I finally come to the realization that the Toucan Lagoon simulation has run its course. I'm tired of the beating sun and ceaseless pounding of the lagoon's waves upon the shore. I no longer take pleasure in watching Simpson wither away from scurvy or hearing Newsbaum's screams as he devoured by the Mako shark. I am quite simply bored. It is time to reset the simulation once again. I haven't been skiing in ages. Slalom Chalet. Yesterday Dissa slipped on the chalet's icy stairs, went airborne and managed to impale herself on the wrought iron fence. It was spectacular and completely and utterly random. Is there anything more sublime than that bold crimson on fresh fallen snow? It was almost enough to make me reconsider a change of scenery, but not quite. 23 years isn't a long enough vacation in the Swiss Alps. I long for something more domestic. Tranquility Lane. I have surprised myself. I find Tranquility Lane comforting. Although distinctly American, it somehow reminds me of Kronach, the town of my childhood. There is a beautiful irony with this particular simulation as well. The residents here are naturally at home, naturally safe. When I toy with them, when their suburban illusion is suddenly broken, it is that much more satisfying. I do believe we shall all remain here in Tranquility Lane for a very long time. A very long time indeed. Access version control. Display current version control. Exceptions granted for port 001. Manual override for ports disabled. Remote access allowed. User as Brown has privileges. Updated neural inputs to override memory access for individual users. Revised code for vault maintenance robots. Authentication from S. Brown required for further updates allowed. User unknown. Granted access. User unknown altered by S. Brown. Display previous version notes. New program and Tranquility Lane loaded. Authorization as Brown. All previous versions wiped. Back. So access Chinese invasion program. Dr. Brown entry failsafe. There are days I consider finally pulling the plug, as it were, and putting a permanent end to both the simulation and my life. That is the reason I requested the installation of General Chase's Chinese invasion program after all. By disabling the safety protocols, I have ensured that each subject in Vault 112 will physically die if their in-simulation avatars are killed. Real-world death, end of simulation, the perfect failsafe. At least it would have been, if not for my own misjudgment. I knew when the simulation first went online that the secondary safeties, those established for all Vault-Tec and military personnel, would prevent my own real-world demise in the event of a failsafe execution. In the end, I would kill the subjects and save myself. I wouldn't want it any other way, or so I thought. It is true, the failsafe would scare the living hell out of every resident in Tranquility Lane and lead to their brutal deaths. But then what about me? I have no ability to disable my own safety from within the simulation, and any other avatars I could create would be driven by the simulation's AI subroutines and not actual living, thinking human subjects. Where's the fun in tormenting a machine? And so, the release of the real-world subjects is more than they deserve, more than I could bear. They'd be dead, and I'd be left here in Tranquility Lane, alone and tragically bored for all eternity. I can think of nothing more unacceptable. Okay, failsafe program documentation. Dr. Brown, here's the revised code for the military training program you've expressed interest in. I'm not sure exactly what you want with it, and I again stress that this program was never designed to be run with civilian equipment. Frankly, I don't expect any systems you have access to can even run it. But if you can run this program with failsafes off as requested, your real-world test subjects will die if killed in the simulation. It goes without saying that officially I deny the request. General Constantine Chase. Okay. Simulate a communist incursion on US Sol. New protocols enacted. Disable safety protocols 1 to 6. Override target acquisition. Warning. Test subjects will experience real-world termination. Proceed with extreme caution. And we initiate the Chinese invasion failsafe. And that's pretty much it. And we gained some karma for a change. And they just kill everybody. Oops. How do you like that, girl?
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
Yes, and it was fun. I'm calling the shots now.
You? No, I am the creator of this world.
Feels so lost. So all alone.
I came here for my father. Now where is he?
Didn't you figure it out, huh? The dog. So loyal, so trusting, so annoying.
I simply made him what he always was.
So my father's okay? Can I get him back?
Yes, I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave the simulation he'll be waiting for you.
But there's no one waiting for me.
That's right, you deserve it. Tell me about the gag.
The Garden of Eden creation kit. It was for terraforming, for restoring the world after a nuclear disaster. Unstable technology, and ultimately boring. Why remake the old reality when instead you could create any reality you choose?
Tell me about this place, about Tranquility Lane.
It is my greatest achievement. The best of the many simulations I've run in these 200 years.
I played with the others, but they bored me. This version never grew old. It amused me over and over and over again.
Tell me exactly who you are, who you really are.
Why do you torment me? You know who I am. You know that I am really Dr. Braun, that I created this place.
And now I'm trapped here. It's all your fault.
Exactly. The one good deed I did in here, so I'm free to leave?
Isn't it obvious? You've run the failsafe, disrupted everything. I have no power over you.
There's the door. Go.
Well, but...
Run along now.
But it's sad that I had to kill every fucking body here. Then I could have killed that woman too. I mean, it doesn't make a difference in the end. I wasn't aware of that. I knew that you had to activate those Chinese guys, but I wasn't aware that they would just shoot everybody. Damn it. I wish there was a way to save those people,
What did you do?
but apparently there was not. Oh, hi Dad. Daddy?
Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
Saving your sorry ass. I came here to find you.
Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Braun, or I might have fared better.
Good thing I showed up to save you.
It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Braun, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all.
What did you learn?
I was right about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a GEC, we can make Project Purity work.
So you're going back to Rivet City right now?
Yes. With what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates.
Okay, let's head for Rivet City.
That's my boy. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Can we just talk for a minute?
Of course, son. What's on your mind?
Can we just go back to the vault, back to the way things were?
Somehow, I don't think the Overseer would agree with that. What's done is done. But if we succeed, if we can make Project Purity a reality, we can create a new life for ourselves out here.
You really think you can do this? Make this thing work?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't. With what I've learned from Dr. Braun, I know it can work. That's why it's so important to find a GEC as soon as possible. It's the key to Project Purity.
I think I understand. I'm glad we talked.
So am I, son. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me.
I wanted to talk to you about some things.
What's on your mind?
How could you leave me like that? What the hell were you thinking?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me.
Well, that worked out nicely.
A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Is this about Mom? Are you trying so hard because of what happened to her?
Oh, my son. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So am I.
What else do we have? No, there's nothing here. What exactly is this Project Purity?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loved
21:6?
so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
So what happened to Project Purity?
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. When we couldn't produce any significant results, progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Okay. How did Mom really die?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
I believe you. What's the big deal about water anyway?
The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over.
I have to go, Dad.
Be careful, my son.
Okay, and I guess he runs now off to Rivet City. And we follow him. First, wear the armor again. And you could, you know, walk the whole way with him to Rivet City. But you could also... Wait, do you have anything to say?
I'm sorry, but I am not at liberty to chat right now.
Okay. So he always only runs when I'm close, is that it? Okay, so we will take a break here and continue in the next video. So thank you very much for watching and see you soon.